Hello again. Ahem, if I can get my poor mouth to work. Hello, and welcome. Back in the Cathedral of the Deep, I do believe. We had defeated the deacons. I'm trying to remember where exactly we are in the grand cycle of things. So I'm not sure why we came back to the cathedral, other than that I was just exploring and trying to raise that other section, which we can certainly continue to do. Let me get back in there. So we've raised 2 of these. We are still missing this one, which I believe is the first in the sequence you can actually access. This is really something you should do all in one session, so that you remember where you've been. I'm slowly learning this, as I struggle to remember manually. Quick peek down this side, refresh my memory. Oh, I should have pressed it while he was buffing. While he was buffing fresh, I should have pressed it. That was interesting. Gave himself a little proximity mine. So I can never recall when or where the spider wolf drops. There he is. Okay, that seemed far too easy. Aldrich's Sapphire. Let's take a look. Oh, let's take a look in the equipment screen. No, never mind. That's why you do it in inventory. Okay, fine. Thought I could shortcut it. But no. There we go. A malformed ring left by the Saint of the Deep recovers... I always forget what that stands for. FB. From critical attacks. Some sort of points. Skill points. Force points. I don't know. What a terrible final sentence that is. Alright, strap in here. Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had the desire to share with others his joy of imbibing the final shudders of life while luxuriating in his victim's screams. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, so that just gives you a little luxuriation from every attack. Fantastic stuff. I think we can safely say there is no lever and seemingly no additional progress path here unless the floor breaks out from beneath us, which I don't believe it does. And how about the swarm of tiny axes? How about that? Okay. No, I'll wait. That's fine. Still waiting. Okay, I won't wait anymore. And neither will he. So I think that this is where we first came down into this room after we put the mimic to sleep there. Lovely. No levers here. There are quite a few more axemen, and I don't remember what was up this ladder. Let's check it very briefly. Happy to see everyone on this fine Thursday. Oh, goodness me. It is a happy day, isn't it? Alright, we can finally take out Dongy McGong staff over here. Stop ding-donging your staff all day. Jeez. Okay, so that's where the other one has come up. He is just watching with much curiosity to see what my next move is going to be. And I share that curiosity. So I don't believe we'll find it there. But very good to clear that out once more. Let's check now if there is a similar chamber on the other side. And not gonna go that way. Okay. Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Let's try this side. Because we've definitely been there before. I can't say the same for over here. Necessarily. I do believe this just leads out to the elevator. Yes, down and out. And then there isn't a way down over there. That's what I'm always forgetting. There isn't a chamber on this side. Which is a little strange. Okay. That being the case, it kinda has to be up here. Somewhere. I'm also curious, since this one seems to do nothing, if it's correct to have it up. I suppose what this would give you is a way to get away from the giant? But you have plenty of other opportunities for that. I'm not sure what this is for. Necessarily. It definitely doesn't seem to be a travel item, considering both sides of it are blocked. I will continue to be curious. See if we can skirt past this guy once more. Oh, don't mind me. No, really, don't mind me at all. Okay, I'm gonna race across here. Mm-hmm. And it's down. Or it's up. One of the two. Let me take another peek up here. I desperately feel like I'm missing something in the grand scheme of the Cathedral of the Deep. Something quite simple, I'm sure. It may just be, once again, that I have to return to the raftery sections to pull this off. That is something I keep forgetting. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a big no-no. Just a, no. And so too with this. Which leaves me precious few options until, as we said, this one raises. Then, we have the whole other upper section at our disposal. How do you raise that one? Hello, hello. So nice to see all of you there. Thank you for adventuring with me in my big hat. So I'm gonna sneak back here. See if we can get that crossbowman to show himself. There he is. Wow, that was embarrassing. We'll try it again. Every time you try to pay attention to the crossbowman, you lose out somewhere else. I suppose I should probably, now that I think about this, be cycling around because you can only get to the rafters from up there, and I would need to be on the elevator in order to do that. Let me fix this real quick. I think I can actually go down this way, perhaps? It's a small sort of shortcut. Classic Grave Warden. This is not quite the way I intended, but it will still get us there. That's fine. I'm mixing my areas, as I so often do. Let's just jump down this shortcut, and then we'll be back. Hey, our crystal friend has returned from wherever he poofed off to there for a while. Alright, so going up the elevator here. Let me grab some Estus just in case. We'll see if the rafters hold any answers for us. If we survive. It's a bit tricky. Okay, it's this way to the ladder. There we go. This hat does wonders for my ascending shadow. That's a very dramatic death. Calm yourself, sir. Not the time. Got a lot of hits in on me. Bravo. I shouldn't be using the same tactics as I would with, say, a Zweihander with these, but here we are. Alright, did I miss it? Sort of. I missed one of them. Let's try in here. So there's that guy. I know there's like a crossbowman over here too, isn't there? Yep. Little Lord Arbalist. Please stop. Okay. That was quick. And there goes my embered status. That was our first official test of the parachute capabilities of the hat. Turns out, no. Not much. Alright, let me get back up there. That's how it goes. Ha-ha! Bet you weren't expecting this. He probably was, considering it's happened, I don't know, thrice now? Several thrice. Just gotta wait in case he drops an item. I cannot seem to get that angle right, but there he goes. Who needs the right angle when you have glitches? I just sort of poured that all over my Plague Doctor beak. That really was very ineffective. Anybody else hear that song? Pour a little Estus on your beak? Or did I just make that up? Is that... Yep, I'm going mad again. Pour some Estus on beak. I said remember that. And scene. Okay. So he's just gonna keep shooting at me if I don't take care of him first, but let's try to stand very near the middle of the area this time. Yeah, let's go outside. Let's you and me take this outside, like gentlemen. With big hats. And also, half of us are women. I don't know, maybe both of us are women. It's unclear at this point. Please don't knock me off the edge out here. That would just be humiliating. Alright. Items? Ammo? Bolts? No? Stingy? Okay, fine. That's fine. I see he has a swordsman friend. Good. Good for me. Love to see what my health is currently at, but my UI settings do not allow it. Unless I heal, perhaps? Oh, there it is. Good. Okay. So do I just drop down here and race for it? Because I do believe this is the other side of the final one to be raised. This is where we need to be, here-ish. Or should I continue around? It does not look like there's going to be an option down. Decision made for me. I guess that, where they have highlighted with messages, is perhaps the answer. Since it is slightly raised, you may have a chance at your leg bones surviving. But then here he might be joining me shortly. I'll let that candelabra break my fall. Yes. Lovely. Okay. Heal it up. Hello. We've got worms. We've got lots of them. I'm frightened to death. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out, guys. You're creeping everybody out. Alright, let's never speak of that again. And lever. Lovely. Alright, so we don't have to do that rafter dance anymore. Though we should likely... Oh, thumbstick. Thumbstick, why? What were you trying to do there? Ahem. As I was saying, we should likely return to the rafters at some point to make sure I didn't miss some items. It was very hasty. But here we are. Yikes. They're all staked and leaky. What a shame for you all. Why are you here if you're just gonna get staked and leaky? Okay. Are they just multiplying out of themselves? Or are they dropping from somewhere specific? Who knows? And you? You just like to watch, I guess? That's fair. Ally? Maybe I need like a ring or something to speak with him. Sorry about your friends. Unless they were bullying you, in which case I'm glad they're dead. Bonfire. It's so nice to see you, Bonfire. Okay. I like what you've done with your several dozen cribs. What's that about? What are the several dozen cribs? Oh, thank you very much. Is someone gifting some subs? Oh, you don't have to do that. That's lovely. Oh. Does anyone else see that guy that's been going around? What a nice man. What a lovely, lovely man. If you're listening, lovely man from New Zealand, we appreciate you. And also you, Rebel Kill. Okay. That's an interesting lap dog you've accrued. Hi. Rosaria. Okay. Can I join your covenant? No? Interesting. She won't even speak to me unless I join said covenant, I suppose. But there we have it. So, the thing I don't understand is there any way, and now that I've spoken to her, will you speak to me? I'm feeling a little unwelcome in the dialogue department, but okay. Strong and silent types all around, that's fine. So yeah, is there going to be any way for me to get across to the other side of this? That is strange. some reason in my head I thought this would all make sense, and yeah, of course, every single one of these will be a raised platform allowing progress. Why wouldn't it be? And then only the one is? Only this one allows progress, and only to get back. You've already made all the progress you need yourself by braving the rafters. This is pointless. So I don't quite get it. I figured this would be more of a labyrinth. Though I suppose that's where the priest is, clanging around over there, so we've already been there, really. It's weird. I feel like I've barely explored in here, and it turns out I may have explored it completely, apart from the rafters. But we opened a bonfire, that's great. I won't complain. Oh, let's just go back to this one. It's gonna take me all the way around and down to get back to the Cathedral bonfire. I should have stayed close, and we could have warped out. I'm trying to think if we picked up any items. I don't believe we have since the Braille tome from the Mimic chest there. So we don't really have a reason to go back to Firelink. Only 11,000, not enough for a level up. I'm very curious about why that guy's standing there. I wonder if I join the Covenant, if I can talk to them at that point. So let me check something. We're under the Keep ruins. I don't know if we have any other bosses available to us unless we were to murder that lady we were mentioning last time and start the dancer early. I guess we just have to get the Abyss Watchers and maybe one more. I don't know if the tree was actually a Lord Soul. I think that might have been something else. We need 3 Lord Souls to activate the dancer the normal way. That was it. That was the window. So this is my little spot just here randomly for grinding out those wolf's blood sword grasses. But they are a very, very rare drop, regrettably. So what I was thinking is if I can get 10 more of those sword grasses, we could get the final reward, or whatever it is, from the old wolf of Farron, and then we would be clear to join Rosaria's Covenant and see if they speak with us. Don't want to do that on stream, though. I'll knock that off during some Netflix tonight, perhaps. But we'll figure out something to do here. Trying to think if there are any other, like, side areas or main areas I can get to that I have not. Besides Lothric Castle, I don't believe there are. Let's jump back here. I'm always forgetting about the painted world. Something I should do at some point as well is I should place my summon sign in front of the Abyss Watchers, and maybe we could get a peek at it while helping someone else through it. Because I would like to get a peek at it, but I don't want to activate Yol dying yet, is the only thing. I've already kind of decided I don't want to go down the path of hollows this time. It's just a bit too much work at the moment. And yet, I'm very hesitant to push it through to where Yol dies, because then I won't have the option anymore. I'm procrastinating to keep my options wide open. I'm just groping for excuses as to why we're grinding our gears here. As soon as I do, are you gonna stick me with that piece of plate? It's one of those situations. I wonder if there's any way not to aggravate that final spearman. Nope. There's no way not to aggravate him. Good to know. So this is where it gets quite wolfy, if I may borrow the name of one of our members. Quite wolfy in here. I'm desperately sorry, my beautiful creature friend. Aha, this must be how you get up to this section, but goodness, that's a lot of knights. A lot of knights of kneeling at the apex there. Yikes! Yikes of kneeling. And the trees, okay. I'm gonna run for my life. The forest and everything is now against me. Good. Good to know. Oh, I've angered all of it. And this looks like the only way out. Only way out past the big wolf. How they get you at these timeshare presentations. They give you the soft sell, and then on the way out, they give you the big wolf. Don't fall for it. You're only further enabling their abuse. Okay, that stung. Stung me with your little cold breath. I hope you're happy. Okay, somebody's got explosive arrows. Yeah. From the second floor of the tower, explosive arrows are firing. And again. Oh, hey guys. Ah, darn. The fireflies ate away at my back with fiery prowess. So let's see if we can get past them any more smoothly? Any smoother? we'll just try to slip by right quick with the great smoothness. That was a weird sound. For like a half second there, I thought I heard a very obvious, like, woman crying sound effect. I don't know who it was. Yeah, I just heard it again. It's like someone shivering in the snow. It's a very unnerving sound effect. I don't know if it's me. Okay. Now I'm getting outnumbered a little here. What's your plan? Well, we got a brave one. I'm sorry, my love. My love, my own, my Arctic treasures, please, why? Okay. So I'm now nowhere near my souls. But this appears to be getting out of the frozen wastes into some actual painted world here. Actually startlingly similar to Ariamus, with this bridge and all. Dare I? Maybe a crystal lizard, or it may be a frozen thingy down there. I'm not sure. Nothing worse than encountering a frozen thingy. It's a crystal lizard. On a downward slope. Okay. He's gone forever. That's weird. So there's like a township down there, and then some sort of castle, cathedral above. So it looks like I have two options, both of which I'm assuming may hold a potential bonfire. Let's jump up here first. And then I'm assuming we may encounter like a locked door and have to come back this way. But then it will be making more sense. Ah, just noticed that at the last second. I'm sorry I invaded your nice soft bed. Yes, I know how this world works, and I broke the rules. I'm sorry. I know I have to go find one of my own. Okay. I guess plan B is also big cinematic bridge break. That's always an option in games. The old big cinematic bridge break sequence. Sorry for the murder. That's rude. That's just rude of me. Alright, we have a knight. A seeming knight. Hi.
Well, You look to be unkindled. No
Thank
bell
you.
tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If
More
you've
like
lost
was
your
strict.
way, the words
yes.
of Lady Frida will guide you. Now go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
To the words of Lady
What's
Frida?
keeping you? Go on, right inside. Show respect, and let Lady Frida speak to you.
Okay. Sure. 1 second. Oh, the clouds are lovely. And ever-changing. And yet they always stay the same. Another bonfire. I like you. I like you, sir, and your choice of positioning. Better not battering ram the door down just yet. I'm a guest here, after all. Oh, lovely art collection you've got going on. Frame upon frame of sad face. I'm beginning to pick up on the theme. Sometimes, actively on fire. Sometimes sad face, sometimes burning. You never know.
Welcome
Hello.
to the painted world of Ariandel. I am
Thank
Frida.
you.
I have long stood beside our blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not. Ashen One, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee, the bonfire here in this room.
It is visible to me, yes.
But 'twill guide thee nonetheless.
So welcome, leave.
Ah, yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. Ours is a chance encounter, to be sure, but perhaps it was meant to be. Let this be a remembrance of this cold world, a thing to help thee bear thy duty.
I didn't know I had any bear duties.
Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice. Now, thou'st a...
Okay. So every time I find myself in a painting, I find myself confronted by a very calm lady who does not wish to attack me, who tells me to get out of her painting. And that's fair. I mean, I wouldn't want someone running around in my Degas either. Who knows how expensive these are? Do you have anything else to say? Oh, there's a lever. Wonder why. Maybe you can make your way around to the other side, and then you have to pull the lever to open it since you couldn't push. I don't know.
Lady Frida has spoken, then tarry no longer. There is one thing inside the cold painting. Curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole. There is one thing you inside. Stray from...
You seem to be subtly implying with your giggles and chuckles that there is something more to see here. Is that the case? secret attic of empty frames and blank canvas. Interesting. So this is where the paintings are made. And I assume can be made magically, like the whole world itself. I'm assuming we'll be coming back there. So what I don't see is any other way that we would have gotten in here. Unless this does open, in fact. I guess I'll have to go all the way around through the township to find out. I don't believe we have any other paths to try first. Let's go for it. So, they told us to leave, use the bonfire and go. Instead, let's see what that is. Ah. Interesting that there's a ladder over there that leads back up to that ambush area. Be on the lookout for that. Huh. How did I not notice that? There is also a bonfire on this side of the bridge. I'll take as many bonfires as I can, really, though that seems slightly redundant. There's also plenty of Wolf Village left to explore, I'm sure. Let me just take a quick peek up this cliff, which is leading me to wonder. Okay. And then we go down. So who is going to try to attack me and push me off of this cliff? It's him. Come on now. Ah. So poor. I feel strangely cleansed of all of my cobwebs. Thank you for that. Thank you for that circus trick. I do believe that one is on the list. Over on my my Storytime cohort Patreon tier, the Book of Dorian Gray. So hopefully we will be diving into that eventually. I'd like to see how this guy handles other everyday situations. Because anytime I get close, he does that. And I'm just curious if, like, that's also how he does his taxes and deals with every situation in life. Gentlemen, A pleasure. Ah, it must be an invasion spot. If you are embered, is the only thing I can think that would mean. Which makes me want to do it. That is interesting. Those icy tendrils down there are very Izalith reminiscent. And I'm not sure if it's intentional or if it's just a frozen tree, and I'm reading too much into it. Always looking for comparisons. Sometimes to a fault. I hear gurgling. I hear the smacking of excited lips. I'm frightened by it. A quick jaunt up here. Interesting. How would you get... I guess you would have to jump from the wooden platform there, but even then, that's quite a jump. Yikes. So there's a couple of guys waiting to ambush me down there, but there's also an item at the end that I'm curious about. Make sure there's no other way. Looks like that's eventually where I'm going to end up regardless. Down amidst the corpses. So let's go for it. Let's get that item. Okay. Some blossoms. I appreciate that. Sort of hoping for a giant enchanted greatsword, but a couple of blossoms. Thank you. So that looks kind of blocked, but also like the only option. I'm just going to race for it, assuming most of these guys are about to wake up. Sorry about your left ear there. Send me the bill for the damages. Goodness. Okay. Got man with claws. Man with claws is in play. And he has the most health of anything I've ever seen. Alright. We're running. We're running and dodging and running for our lives. We're not going to survive. Oh, that was awesome. That was quite dramatic. Hi. Hi in the kitchen. Okay, I guess he can't climb ladders, and this is my favorite news of the day. Thank goodness for that. Nothing in that corner except a couple of scratches on my back now. That's where we keep those.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you.
Actually, there is one thing
You
perfectly
must be
forlorn
other
about me.
Ash, I suppose.
And my current Twitch chat. The other Ash. What does he mean by that? Is there another non-painting person here?
Oh.
I am Ash, yes.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant
What is your
Make the
wish?
tales true.
Oh,
and
you want to
burn
die?
this
Okay.
world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are
Interesting.
ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame, after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her.
So this seems to be sort of a microcosm, a world within the world that is also resisting the cycle. The painting is supposed to burn and a new painting be made, and the world will be fresh and free of rot until such a time as that painting must burn and fade away. However, someone has tricked the residents here and is preventing it from being burnt. Meanwhile, they want to continue to fulfill the prophecy and burn it.
I am so terribly like those.
And he's terribly frightened of rotting away like those fools on the outside, like this painting was a way to escape the true cycle, and now they've put themselves in the exact same position. They've committed their own mini first sin. That is so fascinating. So are these guys completely friendly, and I've just been a bit of a dick? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I murdered several of you down below. Okay, let's see here. Another bonfire. They're being very generous. And I will happily sink to it. I hear a tinkling, as though of crystal lizardry, in the nearby. Interesting. Where are you? Where are you, my luscious desert primrose? Must not be able to get to it from here. Okay. We'll try to go up and around, I guess. Excuse me. I should probably open it instead of trying to bash down their poor homes. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. That was a mistake. Let's be friends. Oh, he's just got a little tummy ache. That's too bad. Here we go. We're making it up. Towards the crystal lizard. Slowly but surely. Oh, you tripped there. Sorry. Sorry I got in your way. As you tripped. I suppose I'm supposed to jump for it. I suppose I'm supposed. I suggest some Pepto-Bismol. There's the crystal lizard. Not a great angle for it. Eee. Rats. This is very, very bad positioning. Okay. Let's get another peek up there just in case. Though it may be fruitless now. Yeah, we still have to try that. Fantastically insane jump there. Let me peek over here one more time. Okay. I'm guessing that's not going to act as a staircase and allow me up on that side. I likely have to get around elsewhere, aka that bridge. So I don't think that is a way forward. Likely a dead end here. Let's try the crazy jump. Mr. Tummy Brambles. Get it all out. Out with the bad sick. Okay, let's see if I can survive claws and teeth again. Good old claws and teeth. The Santa Claus myth for the bad children. As if the normal Santa Claus myth wasn't the Santa Claus myth for bad children. Alright, so we got our island item there. Fantastic stuff. These doors do not open from this side. I don't know if I tried this one. It doesn't even have a door. I certainly didn't try a door that doesn't exist. Okay. We're having a little traffic jam issue. That's my fault. I'm gonna put that on me. I don't think I need to go back this way. However, that would put me on the other side of this grating that's blocking the bridge. Sure. Let's do that. And we're back to claws and teeth. Good. Here we go again. Alright, we are getting close to the end point, regrettably. And I must dash off and dip myself in a full vat of molasses while wearing a faux fur coat, a la Cruella de Vil. I'm not sure what you all have planned for your Thursday. Oh, hey now. Now that's not nice. Mr. Executioner, man. Oh, okay. One hit across the face. I'm sorry I criticized you. Clearly you know what you're doing. Let me try one more quick run. See if we can get those souls back at the very least. There they are. So this guy may be distracted as he murders all of my good friends here. That's a little sad. Sorry. Glad I could break your fall. I thought you were dead, if I'm being honest. Oh, I should have expected. What else would I have found back there? What are you doing? Praise the something. Praise the desk. There we go. Everyone seems to be in an attacking mood now, for some reason. Not sure what tide has turned against me. Okay, so that's one of the houses with a locked door. That'll be good if we can go down. However, it is a one-way trip, which is regrettable. This is just taking me high above the rooftops. With an ambusher gently dangling. I see you there. I see you, gentle dangler. So it looks like I could get off onto that roof. I could get across to the tower and be ambushed. We're headed for this interesting structure there, which is still well below the cathedral we came from, far above. In a lovely tableau. Let's go down and see if we can open this door at the very least. Maybe it'll give us a bit of a shortcut for next time. Sorry about your tummies. Let me make you feel better with death. I've been toxified. Okay. Ooh. I do believe that's the armor the guy who, lured us in here was wearing. If I'm remembering correctly. Have to check the description of it, and we have a nice way back to the bonfire to end things. How kind. Alright, let's look at this armor very briefly. 1 minute of armor peak. Okay. Long ago, the undead served as knights, warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. Grew decrepit, their skin charred black, their bones twisted. They went outright mad, but were never relieved from duty. terrible story. I actually, love this in terms of aesthetic. This is strangely pleasing to me. Yeah. Alright, so we will be back in the cold, cold world of some friends and some screeching enemies. Hopefully we're nearing a point of interest there with that interesting building beyond. The graveyard. We will try to get there next time. And thank you very, very much for coming along with me. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. And until then, from me and my new luscious armor, goodbye.